This conference will now be recorded.
Hello guys, very good evening for all. I hope you all are well and doing good. So guys, am I audible for you properly? Is also my screen visible for you? Kindly confirm. All right. So guys, in the last session we have discussed about the GST. If you have any doubt or any confusion from the last session topic, then you can ask. All right, guys. So now let's talk about the next topic. If you don't have any doubt query from the last session. So here we are going to discuss about the GST Intelli software, how we have to do. First, we will learn how we have to activate the GST Intelli software. Also, we will create the GST related ledgers. After that, we will purchase the goods and also sell the goods with GST. For that, you can see some points and examples here. Like we have to create a company. So let's create a company. Click on the create company option and let's create a company by any name we can create. I'm creating by this state. State we have to select as it is mentioned here. Our company should be based on West Bengal because under the GST state is basically mandatory thing. So we have to be careful with the state. Financial year you can use as per your choice. I'm taking 22 and 23. Save this by Control A. Then you will see the features and option the same thing. In this case, we have to activate the enable goods and services tax. Basically, the GST option we have to yes here. When you press enter on this option, it will ask you to fill some GST details. In this, we have to fill the required details like the state is West Bengal, registration type. We have to select the registration type of GST of our company. So it is mentioned here also, registration type is regular. So select regular. Assessee of other territory. If our company is located in a union territory state, we have to make this option yes. If it is none, it will be no. GST applicable from. In our company, GST will be applicable from the financial year starting date. Then GST registration number, GSTN number or UIN number we have to fill here. So we have the GST registration number available. Just use this one. You can copy paste. Periodicity of GSTR1. It should be monthly for the regular dealers. If you are a composite dealer, then it will be quarterly. So basically these details we have to fill up here. You can see the invoice feature, e-way bill. E-way bill basically is an electronic bill. Whenever we transport the product more than 50,000 invoice value, you can see 50,000 is the threshold limit. Then in that case, we have to issue an electronic bill, e-way bill from the government portal. So basically these features we have to activate. Repeating once again, when you create a company, enable goods and services option, we have to yes. When you press enter from this option, it will ask you to fill GST details. In this, select the state, select the registration type, fill the GST number, and that's it. Nothing we have to do, just save it by Control A. Kindly have a look on this, guys. If you have any confusion, then let me know how we have to activate the GST and create a GST related company. We have discussed this topic. Basically, the state we have to select in which state our company is located. If you are working in a company, then you should know in which state the company registered under the GST. That state will go here and the same GST number go for that. All right, then simply save this by Control A. Again, press Control A to save that. We have created the company and also activated the GST. Now it is also saying create the below mentioned basic ledgers. So these three basic ledgers we have to create. First is ICI Bank. So let's go for the create. Under the bank account that will go, fill the opening balance 12,50,000 and save it. Then also let's create a share capital. Under the capital account it will go 13,15,000 is the value. Also alter the cash ledger so that we can put the balance in it 65,000. Now we have to create the following ledgers with their necessary GST features. These ledgers we have to create also including the GST. So the first ledger is purchase. Purchase ledger will be created under the purchase account. You can see a new option is coming here, statutory details. In this, GST will be applicable. Set alter GST details. This option will be no. Type of supply will be goods. In the purchase and sales ledger, GST will be applicable. Details will be no, and type of supply goods. Type of supply we can change as per our need. If we are purchasing the services, we can select service here. If we are purchasing the goods, we can select goods here. After doing this, just press Ctrl A to save it. In the same, create the sales ledger under the sales account. Same options are coming. GST will be applicable. Details will be no, and type of supply will be goods. Simple. Save this. Now we have to create the GST ledgers. First ledger is CGST. So CGST ledger will go under the duties and taxes group. Okay, you can see duties and taxes group is coming here. Select that. Then it will ask you to select the type of duty or tax. We have to select GST in this. Then it will ask you to select the tax type. Since we are creating the CGST, it will be the central tax. Select that. Percentage of calculation we don't have to fill. Rounding method is up to us. If we want the rounding, we can fill. Currently, I'm not filling that. Simply save it by Ctrl A. Next, as GST. Under the same group, it will go duties and taxes. Type of duty, GST. Tax type, state tax. Save this also. Then IGST. Under the duties and taxes, tax type, GST, and integrated tax. Simple. Press Ctrl A to save the things. So guys, are these ledger creation clear for all? If you have any confusion till this point, you can let me know and ask. TDS currently we don't have no basically no need have to active because TDS we will discuss and learn after discussing the GST. Currently we have to deactivate that option. All right, now let's see the purchase transaction entry. On 2nd of the April, company purchased 10 pieces printer at 3800 per piece with 18% GST from Sony India, a regular dealer of West Bengal. So this is a normal purchase which we have done many times. What thing we have to do here? We have to include the GST also in this. So for that we have to create the party ledger and the stock item after activating the GST in those as well. So first let's create the creditor ledger Sony India. It will be sundry creditors. Maintain balance bill by bill. We have to yes. State we have to select here. You can see it is mentioned a regular dealer of West Bengal. If the state name of the party is not mentioned, you can identify the state from the GSTN number. As we have discussed in the last session, the first two digits of the GST registration number represent the state. You can search the state name while typing the digit of that. Like suppose I want to see GST state of 194. Okay, so here you can see the list is coming. You can open the list here. It will show you all the list of the GST state. Here you can see the entire list. Like we are looking for West Bengal, so here the West Bengal comes. The West Bengal state code is 19. So by searching the state code, we can identify the state of the party. So it is West Bengal here. In the tax registration details, registration type, you can see here 4 registration types are coming. First is composite for composition dealer. Second is consumer for the normal customers. Third is regular for the registered regular dealers. And fourth is unregistered. Means it's a company, but it is not registered under the GST. So it will get unregistered. We have to select regular here. Then it will ask you to fill the GST registration number. Simply fill the GST registration number of the party. It is mentioned here. We can use that. Then set alter GST details. This option you have to yes. You will find some other options by pressing enter in it. Just select registration type as regular. If this is party belongs from the union territory, you have to make this option yes. If it is not, skip that. If it's a party in an e-commerce operator, you can make the option yes. And other options you can activate as per the requirement. Currently we don't have that. We can skip these and that's it. This is how the creditor ledger we have to create. If you want to note something, you can do. Or if you have any confusion in this, please ask. After filling the GST registration number, when you press enter and make the set ultra GST details option yes, it will ask you some other options. If they are available and applicable, we can make this option yes. If it is not mandatory. Like for example, if the party comes and belongs from the union territory state, we can make this other territory option yes. If party is a e-commerce operator, we can make this option yes, and others we can activate as per the need. After doing this, press Ctrl A to save it. Now let's create the stock item printer. Also, we have to create the unit first. So click on the unit. Unit will be pieces. You can see a new option is coming here, unit quantity code. Basically, this option comes after activating the GST. Nothing we have to do special here. The unit which we are creating, we have to select that unit from this list. You can see multiple units are available like bag, bundles, buckles, boxes, bottles. So we are creating here pieces. Just search for the pieces and it will be appear. Select that. It is mandatory basically to select the UQC here. Press Ctrl A. Now let's create the stock item. Stock item is by the name printer. Group is not available, we can skip. Category also is not available, we can skip. Unit we have to select as pieces. There is no alternate unit in this, also no components. In the statutory details, GST applicable. Yes, we have to select applicable in this option. Set alter GST details. This option we have to yes, because we have to fill the details at which percentage GST will be calculated on this product. For that reason, make this option yes and press enter. It will ask you to fill the other details. Okay. These other details basically does not come at once. You have to activate some options here. Basically at the first time, only these details will come. So after coming here, we have to click on the configuration and we have to activate few options like allow HSN SAC details. After that, show all tax types. These two options we have to yes. I am highlighting these options. You can note allow HSN SAC details and show all GST tax type. Kindly note these options. All right, after creating this, press Ctrl A to save. I'm explaining that from the starting. Go for the stock item, type the stock item name, the same thing which we do for the stock item creation. Just we have to activate the GST here. Set alter GST details. We have to yes. Now, after activating those options here, in the description, put the stock item name. In the HSN or SAC, HSN number will go here. It is mentioned here. We can use that. In the calculation type, on value, you have to select because GST will be calculated on the product value. In the taxability, you will find three options. Exempt, if the product is exempted from the GST. Nil rated, if the product comes in the GST but is a 0% tax. And taxable. So in this case, we have to select taxable. Now the tax rate comes integrated tax. It is 18% on the product. So for that, central tax will be 9 and state tax will be 9. 50% of the integrated tax. So simply these options in the GST we have to add for the stock item creation. Press Ctrl A to save it. In the tab of supply, select goods. So guys, is this stock item creation including the GST features clear for all? Do you have any confusion? If you have, you can ask. All right, now simply save it by Control A and also again press Control A to save. So basically we have created all the things which we have need to pass this purchase entry. Also, if I guys talk about the HSN and SAC, so basically these are the codes, the code digits for the stock items or the services which comes under the GST. Let me show you. HSN basically stand for Harmonized System of Nomenclature. HSN digit used for the goods and SAC digit used for the services. You can note these full forms so that it will be helpful for the future. All right. Now let's move on to the purchase transaction. It's a simple purchase entry. So just go for the purchase voucher. Put the date first. It is 2nd April. Invoice number. Invoice number is available here. You can use that. Party account is Sony India. Purchase ledger. Then stock item. Fill the quantity. It is 10 pieces at the rate 3800. Till this point, the same thing we have to do, which we have done. Now, if we have any other stock item, we can select it from here. If we don't have, select end of list. Then your cursor also come in this place. If you press space bar here, you will find a list of ledger accounts. In this, you can see the ledgers which we have created, the GST and purchase sale are coming here. So we have to select simply CGST and SGST ledger in this, because this is a within state transaction. Our company is located in West Bengal, and Sony India, the creditor to whom we are purchasing the product, is also in the West Bengal. So it will be a same state transaction. Select that CGST here. You will see the GST will be calculated automatic. Press enter and select as GST also, and that's it. Simply press enter and select the new reference, and you can type the narration being goods purchased with 18% GST. The same similar transaction of the purchase, we have just added the GST ledgers in this. So guys, is this purchase entry clear for all? If you have any confusion, then ask. Now simply press Ctrl A to save that. In the same way, we can pass the sale transaction. On 2nd of the April, company sold 10 piece printer and 18% GST to Mehta Corp, a regular dealer of West Bengal. So let's go for the sale voucher. The date is here. The date is 2nd April. So put that date. Reference number, invoice number is available here. We can use it. Party account we have to create by the name Mehta Corp. Under the sundry debtors, it will go from the same state, West Bengal. Regular dealer and registration number is given here. Use it. Set altered GST details. Make this option yes and press Ctrl A to save that. Nothing we have to change. Select the sale, select the stock item, fill the quantity, fill the rate, it is 4600. Then select the CGST and as GST ledgers. If you notice one thing here, our invoice value is greater than 50,000. So it is asking us to provide the e-way bill detail. So basically, if you are transporting this product, you have to activate this e-way bill option yes. If you are not transporting, you have to make this option no. Suppose we are transporting this one. So if you press enter on this option by making yes, it will ask you some details like place of party, basically the dispatch location and the ship location. Then transporter details like distance in kilometers, transporter name, transporter ID, the mode of the transport like road, rail, air, ship, whatever it is. These details basically we have to fill here. If I talk about the e-way bill number, e-way bill number e-way bill number basically generated from the government official site. So basically these details we have to fill. Press Ctrl A. As because we are not transporting, we can make this option no. That's it. Select new reference here. Fill the bill number. And we have sold the items with GST. So guys, is this sale entry also clear for all? All right, repeating the e-way bill option once again. E-way bill basically we have to make this option yes if we are transporting the products of the invoice value more than 50,000. Make this option yes if you are transporting. In this, the required details we have to fill, like place of party, the shipment from and the ship location, basically it's ship location and the dispatch location. Then we have to fill the transport details like distance, transporter name, transporter ID. After that, the mode of the transportation like by air, road, ship, whatever it is. These details we have to fill, the vehicle number, vehicle type. After doing all this, press Ctrl A to save that. We have sold the items. Now we can check the reports. If you go for the stock summary, you can see there is no item because we have purchased the 10 pieces printer and sold those. So no inventory left here. You can check the balance sheet. In the balance sheet, you can see in the duties and taxes, the tax is coming. We have to pay 1440 tax to government. At which cost you can see by pressing enter. CGST. We have a purchase GST and the sale GST. The remaining difference is showing here in the balance sheet same. So only the difference from the sale GST and the purchase GST we have to pay as our tax to government for both CGST and SGST. To the creditor we have to pay this amount. From the debtor we have to receive this amount. So guys, till this point is everything clear? We have activated the GST Intelli software. Then we have created GST related ledgers, purchase sale ledger and CGST, SGST, IGST ledgers. Also the creditor ledger, the stock items, GST activation in stock items. We have purchased the goods by adding GST on those. We have sold the items by adding GST on those. Now let's talk about some GST reports. If you want to see the GST reports or the GST returns, you can go for the display. Let me show you. Just go for the display more reports. In here, select GST reports. You will find GSTR1, GSTR2, GSTR3B. Just press enter on any of the report. GSTR1 information will be available here. You can see. Basically, GSTR1 contains the information of the sale transaction. So sale transaction of Meta Corp is coming. You can check the purchase transaction detail in the GSTR2. Here it is. GSTR3 is basically we have told you the summary of the GSTR1 and 2. So you can see the summary details here. And that's it. Come in the display, select GST reports, and here they are. So guys, this is how and what we have to do. This is how we can purchase the goods and sell the items with the GST in a same state. Are these all topics clear for all guys? If you have any confusion in any of the one, you can ask about that. Also, you have to do practice for the same in your homework. The date 12 PDF you have to practice for. If you have any doubt or confusion, then please ask. Alright guys, then kindly do the practice for the day 12 PDF in your homework. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.